let's say that you had two people that the two people that decided to like do that, to actually live for each other and put each other as a priority. What are some things that would happen to make you take that away? To what are some things that could happen that would make you go, okay, this entire thing is not what I signed up for. He's clearly not actually putting me as a priority. And this is important because this actually is part of the conversation that we needed to have earlier.
So we plan once a week. We go on dates Friday nights.
Okay.
And the last 3 weeks, Friday nights have been called off for whatever reason. But every Saturday night, he's going out with the boys.
Okay.
That's a problem.
Because it's showing you that he has more interest in going out with his friends than spending time with you. Okay.
So why haven't we rescheduled it? Why didn't we do it on Sunday? Why didn't you cancel boys' night Saturday and take me out since it's been 2 weeks?
That is actually what prioritizing your partner looks like.
Yeah.
Right? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Investing time in things that he's interested in, but when I bring up anything, he doesn't have the time to listen to it. Or let alone engage in it with me.
So you mean like he tells you his hobbies and you're invested in it, and when you tell him your hobbies, he just kind of shuts it down?
So for example, say he's into cars.
Okay.
And every other Sunday we're going to car shows. We're doing whatever he wants to do. We're picking up cars. We're getting whatever tools he needs, whatever parts he needs. Like he's restoring whatever he's doing. Like he's in the hobby.
Okay.
And that is something I'm also invested in because it's something he enjoys doing. So that is a priority in my life because he cares about it and I care about him. And then say I'm into antique book hunting. And every Thursday night, that's something I enjoy doing. And every time I bring it up, I don't care about old books. You still read. You should get a Kindle. Anytime that I would invite him to go out, it's turned down. Why am I investing all of my time into something you're interested in when you can't even take an hour to walk around with me?
Are you saying in that scenario that you weren't really into cars in the beginning, but you did it for him because of it? Okay. See, that makes a whole lot more sense.
Okay.
Because I was about to say, if you were also into cars and you guys share that hobby, that scenario doesn't quite work for me because
it's a bonding experience.
Yeah, you're into it versus learning about it for the sake of him. I wouldn't want to walk around a bookstore for 2 hours. Right. I would go, and I mean, maybe at least once a month. But if that was something that you did on a weekly basis for 2 hours at a time, that would get real fucking boring for me.
Right, once a month.
Yeah.
Is tolerable.
Right. Not that even matters because you don't do that. But it's just one of those things that in thinking about it, like people have their passions and some people are willing to do more for their partner than the other persons are. And it depends on what they are. Like if we're at home and I'm on a computer researching something and you're on the computer researching plants, we are together and we can have conversations while we're both researching our shit and we can have quality time even though our hobbies are in two different places. I could be looking at new camera lenses and you could be looking at plants. And I could be like, babe, they got an 85 millimeter 1.2 Sony E-mount, new full frame, blah, 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 blah. And you could be like, I just found this elephant ear, blah, 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 blah. We're still interacting and we're there for each other. And like, we can have those conversations, but we're not stuck somewhere where you're looking at something and I'm sitting down. If we went to the camera store and I spent 2 hours in the camera store, every time I went and you waited for me in the vehicle, you would not want to go.
I would still go.
You would get so miserable sitting in the car waiting on me every time we went.
No, I'd get stoned and watch something on Netflix.
Yeah. It's so easy.
I'm an easy person.
Yeah.
When it comes to you, yeah.
I don't know if I would want to do that. I honestly don't know if I would sit in the car for 2 hours.
I could knit. I could read.
Yeah.
I could take a nap.
I could do that. Actually, I don't know. I think that as long as the AC was running, I think I would be okay. You can just leave the AC on. I'm like a dog. Leave me a bowl of water and leave the AC on. As long as I got my phone, I'm entertained.
Some car snacks.
But I would rather you come with me. Like when we go to the camera store and you're like, okay, I'm done standing, we leave. Like I know we do. Yeah. I know at that point it's time to wrap it up. You don't want to fucking be here anymore. It's a social cue.
It's not that I don't want to be there anymore. Like we can still stay within the vicinity. I'm tired of standing.
Right. But that normally happens after I've been there for 45 minutes looking at shit I don't need to buy. I don't do well in camera stores.
I did a really good job making that TikTok.
You really did. You really did.
I think that's the greatest thing I've ever made.
Yeah, just because of the interaction that I had with myself all the way through the bottom of it. Because there's like 15 comments there for me.
Right.